If you feel embarrassed by the views that you're currently getting on YouTube, you're not alone. In fact, more than 97% of small channels report feeling the same exact way after posting a video that didn't do that well. But don't worry, because by the end of this video, you're gonna know about the 4 important things you need to be focused on right now that the YouTube algorithm actually loves. If you simply just hone in on these 4 things and improve them, it's going to skyrocket your reach the same exact way that I just helped this small creator blow up and this small creator blow up. Change number 1 is you need to understand that the size of the audience for the piece of content that you are about to create is actually what's going to determine how many views you're eligible to get on YouTube. And if you choose the wrong audience, it could be the thing that's destroying your reach before you ever even create your video or before you ever even publish your video. Let me show you. Okay, so if we look at this creator who I've recently blown up, we can see this exact thing play out. 200 views. 400 views, 300 views, 900 views, struggling to grow. But then guess what? I started working with him on this video right here, and since then, over 40,000 views, over 10,000 views, 12,000, 98,000, 11,000 in just 3 days. And his secret is now he only chooses topics that can actually go viral. And the way that you're going to figure this out, you are going to take the title that you are going to use on YouTube, you're going to do a search for it, and it will literally show you whether or not your video has a chance to go viral. So if we take this title right here, come over here, type it in, we could see that there are other videos that went viral. 38,000 views, 160,000 views, 150,000 views on the same exact topic. But if we come over to one of his videos that flopped, for example, this one right here, we do a search for this title, what are you going to notice? Only his video shows up, and then the other videos that show up actually have nothing to do with his topic. This one is Ozempic, you shouldn't be allowed for weight loss. This one is what happens when you stop taking Ozempic. But this right here is what you didn't know about obesity and diabetes, so clearly there's no audience that's interested in this. But that was just change number 1. Change number 2 is probably the most important change out there. And that is that you need to change the type of thumbnails that you're creating. You need to stop focusing on creating thumbnails that are really beautiful and start focusing on creating thumbnails that are incredibly effective. Because if you're not getting over a 10% click-through rate on your thumbnails, I guarantee you this is the reason why you're not getting the views that you want. In fact, if you look at big creators like Mr. Beast, he spends over $10,000 making thumbnails for every single video that he creates. But I get it. You're not Mr. Beast and you don't have tens of thousands of dollars to be able to do this. So how do you compete with him? By using a tool like Thumb. Because Thumb lets you create thumbnails based off of thumbnails that have already helped other people go viral in your niche or from the best videos on YouTube. And the best part is you don't need to be a design expert in order to create viral and effective thumbnails with Thumb. Because your thumbnails don't need to be beautiful, they just need to be thumbnails that actually work, get you a high click-through rate, because that's really what YouTube's looking for. Too many creators spend hours in Canva or in Photoshop designing these beautiful thumbnails and completely wasting their time because they could have used Thumb to make viral thumbnails in seconds. Because Thumb is going to help you stop guessing what type of thumbnails you should be creating and very quickly understand exactly what you need to make in order to get that 10% click-through rate so you go viral on YouTube. And if you want to try Thumb for yourself, you could go to the pinned comment below and get started with it right now. Please, don't let your thumbnails be the difference between your videos flopping and your hard work going to waste, or you simply taking the next step, using the right tool, and being able to go viral on YouTube as a small channel. Now, change number 3 is you need to make sure that you're correctly signaling to YouTube exactly what both your video and your channel are about. And I see so many small channels have this messed up, and it's why YouTube finds the wrong audience for their content and they don't get the views that they want. Here's what you need to change. And to prove to you that this works, I'm showing you the results from a brand new YouTube channel that I just created in 2025. So far, we're at about 2.5 million views. I've made $17,000 from AdSense. I've made over $50,000 from sponsors from this channel, gained over 56,000 subscribers. And the real secret to my success is the information that I am feeding to YouTube. The first thing we need to look at are the settings that I have set up. If I come into my channel right here, we could see that I have channel, basic information, keywords. I put all of the correct keywords in here. You're going to notice that ChatGPT shows here several times. In fact, it shows 5 times. It shows these 4 that it showed when I did a control find, but then also this one where I put a space in between chat and GPT. Now, that makes it no coincidence that if I come into my content and I filter by views, my most viewed video is about ChatGPT. My second most viewed video is about ChatGPT. My 5th most viewed video or 6th most viewed video is about ChatGPT. 7th most viewed video about ChatGPT. In fact, I've literally probably gotten over 1 million views about content about ChatGPT. So whatever the main topic you're going to be talking about needs to show up in your keywords like that. In addition to that, if you come over here, click on your channel, and then come into customize channel, you are going to see where you can set up your description right here. Again, ChatGPT shows here. So whatever the main topic is for your channel, whatever the main keywords are for your channel need to show in your channel description, and you need to make sure that it shows in your channel tags, because if it doesn't show in those two locations right off the bat, YouTube won't show your content to the right people. But you also need to make sure that you're doing this on the individual content itself. So if we come over here, 96,000 views on this video. If we come into the details of it, the first thing that you are going to notice, ChatGPT shows in the title of this video. Why does it show in the title of this video? Because this is what the video is about, and I want to very, very clearly communicate that to YouTube so that they actually show my content to the right people. In addition to that, over here, if we look at the file name, we also see ChatGPT. If you looked at the thumbnail file name, you would also see ChatGPT. So 3 times already, before we even get to the description, I'm telling YouTube exactly what the video is about, exactly who to show this content to. Now, if we come over to the description right here, what we're going to notice, if I do a controlled find, ChatGPT shows up once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6 times. Again, abundantly obvious to YouTube now who to show the content to and who to actually show it to. Now, if we scroll down here, we're also going to see tags. We're going to see ChatGPT shows up several different times here. So all these things combined, the tags on my video, the description on my video, the title on my video, the file name on my video, the thumbnail on my video, combined with my channel tags and my channel description, point to YouTube to, hey, people that watch this video should care about ChatGPT. So guess what YouTube does? They come over here and they find the people that watched all of these other viral videos about ChatGPT, and then they show them my content. And this combines, and it's one of the reasons I've been able to blow up this channel so quickly. Now, change number 4 is wrapping your head around the fact that being a successful YouTuber does not mean that you make good YouTube videos. Yes, you can make good YouTube videos. You could spend hours doing that, but what's really more important are these things I'm going to share with you. Okay, so here's what really matters, and this is basically exactly what the YouTube algorithm is thinking when you upload a video to YouTube. The first thing that they are looking at, the topic of your video, like we literally just went through. They're doing a search for that topic. So if we come over here, we could see that my most viewed video is 10 hidden ChatGPT features you didn't know existed. If I come over here, I do a search for this, and I come under videos, we're going to see a bunch of other videos that have done well on YouTube. Over 900,000 views, over 500,000 views. Obviously, I have a bunch of videos made under this. We see another video with 3 million views. Now, there are some flopped videos in here, but guess what? The length on these videos is wrong, so they weren't actually eligible to hit the correct audience. So we have those things right. The second thing that's right are the thumbnails. All of these thumbnails are taken from other viral thumbnails on YouTube. And I basically just took them, I changed them, I made them a little bit better, I made the colors brighter, and guess what that led to? If I come over here and I look at the click-through rate on this video, we could come over here, come into engagement. Actually, sorry, we're going to come into reach. We'll see the click-through rate in the first 24 hours. If we come over here, we're going to see that this click-through rate started at over 10%. So the first time I checked my click-through rate, over 10%. Now, obviously, after over 100,000 impressions, guess what? Click-through rate on this goes down. Now, I kind of glossed over this, but I do want to emphasize how important length is over here. If we come over here, video did well, 15 minutes. Video did well, 16 minutes. Did well, 12 minutes. This video flopped because it was 3 minutes long. It simply couldn't get enough watch time for YouTube to show this content to the right audience. If we scroll down, 34 minutes, video did well, 14 minutes, video did well, 11 minutes, did well, 12 minutes, did well. Again, 5 minutes, video flopped. So this is what really matters on YouTube. 1, that you are creating content on the right topic. 2, that you have a really good thumbnail that gets people to click. 3, that the length of your video is actually right. And then the final thing that YouTube is going to be looking for, and notice, I haven't really talked about the video at all, is if you come in here into this right here at the 30-second mark, this needs to be over 70%. And basically what this signals to YouTube is you did a good job choosing a video topic. 2, you got people attracted to that with your title and your thumbnail. 3, you understood the right length to make a video to get people to stay for the right amount of time on YouTube. And 4, that the hook of your video actually delivered on the title, the thumbnail, the topic, and then as a result, people stay to watch your video, they enjoy your video, YouTube keeps pushing it out, and you keep getting the views you want, the subscribers you want, and YouTube gets the thing that it wants, quality content that actually matches the promise of the title, thumbnail, topic, and the length. And that is really what YouTube's looking for. So all those things matter way more than the rest of this video that you're gonna go ahead and create, which is why you're struggling to grow on YouTube right now, because you're so focused on every part of the video, the 12-minute mark, when you skipped all the things that actually matter to be successful. Now, if you're ready to finally take YouTube seriously and you want to grow faster on YouTube so that you can finally make money from YouTube, get the audience that you want, start the business that you want, I personally want to help you. The same exact way I helped this creator blow up and this creator blow up, I want to help you next. And if that sounds interesting, well, please check out this video right here that walks you through the 3 different ways that I can work with you one-on-one to guarantee you blow up on YouTube. I'll see you over there.